Welcome to the Mill Creek Government Channel. I'm Judy Zelina, and we have a really fun program lined up for you. We have joining us today Arlene Elliott, and Arlene is one of the instructors for our Parks and Recreation programs. And she's here today to tell us about the many, many new programs that we are going to have on the fall schedule for Parks and Recreation. Thank you for joining us, Arlene.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, I do know Arlene because she is also an instructor for the knitting class. And when they're in the building, I always have to stick my nose in and see what's going on. But she is going to, I'm looking at this stuff on the table, and I'm going to tell you something. I am so excited. I think I'm signing up for probably over half of this stuff anyway, too, by the way. Arlene, how did these new programs come about?
Well, we talk among us as instructors and Mr. Sperry and Londa, and we felt that this would be a good time to offer some new programs, new classes for people, hopefully to draw in some interest from all ages.
We're going to be talking about two types of programs here. We're going to be talking about the adult leisure programs. Those are set classes for, I believe it's like 8 weeks. But then they have also implemented numerous, they're 2-hour programs. So it's either so you can get a quick fix and walk away with something spectacular, right?
That's right.
Okay. First off, Arlene, tell us about some of the adult leisure. I'm noticing these baskets. What is all involved in the special basket creations?
We have a sampling here of various baskets. This is the Cherokee Gathering Basket. These are berry baskets, snack baskets, and we have this one, which is a wrapped seaweed basket to be used as a fruit bowl. We also have a small one with a lid. That's down there with the little turtle lid. So these are keepsake baskets, and you can find many purposes for these baskets in your home.
Now, when it's the special, now are you going to be making flower arrangements in here?
We can do that as part of what we do, yes.
Okay. Now, is this what this program is? If I sign up for this basket, am I going to be making baskets?
Within 8 weeks, you should be able to make all of these baskets.
I'm going to actually make the baskets?
Yes.
Okay, I thought I was just going to put flowers in them and you were going to teach me how to make a pretty basket. But I'm going to actually make the basket.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh, what a great, great idea. And then like you said, you can put some dried flowers in. You can put fruit. That one has a bottom to it.
That's right.
Great. Okay, now another program is, you were telling me, 3D embroidery. 3D
embroidery. This is a sample of 3D embroidery. It involves many types of stitches, many types of fabric, yarn. It's actually very simple. Step by step, everyone can succeed in making a mini tapestry.
Very simple. Okay. And I want to ask, on any of these classes, do I have to have experience?
No. No, we begin these classes prepared to take you from the beginning.
So it's
and
for
get
beginners.
You through to success.
It's for people that are all thumbs, even.
Everybody's welcome.
Okay. All right. Now, what about a Thanksgiving table runner?
This is a possibility for a Thanksgiving table runner. This one can be either turned under and glued, or it can be fringed on all sides. It's very pretty either way.
Now this is burlap.
This is burlap and ribbon.
And you're going to show me how to do this?
Yes.
And I'll be all set for Thanksgiving.
And you'll have a beautiful runner.
Oh my goodness, I'll have a beautiful runner, and then I'll have a basket that I can put a great centerpiece in.
Yes. And fill it with fruit for all your company.
There you go. This is wonderful. And this is one of the adult leisure classes.
Yes, this will be the table runner class.
Now you also have a class, and it's called Holiday Wreaths.
Holiday Wreaths. This is one aspect of the Holiday Wreath class. Although it's not a wreath, it is a cinnamon broom, and it's a beautiful wall decoration. Makes a wonderful gift for people. And we will be including various types and sizes of wreaths in the class.
Okay. Now, that looks awfully hard.
This was actually very simple to do. We do use sphagnum moss as an underlayment for the potpourri and the embellishments we add.
All right.
And then we learn how to make the ribbons and tie them on. We create a hook or a loop to hang it by, and you're good to go.
Okay, now I wanted to show you another wreath that we have here that actually I believe Londa brought this in.
Londa made this.
And this is another one of the holiday wreaths that you would be able to make. Again, this is all out of burlap, but she did explain to me too, like when I was talking to her this morning, because I always have to go up and see what special things you guys are working on, that you could use any type of fabric.
Yes, you can.
And like the little add-ons, the ribbon, you would show me how to do that ribbon.
Yes.
And Londa, of course, made the little witch's hat that's on here.
And the word, boo, these are little wooden letters that are painted.
Okay.
And then they're tied onto the wreath.
This is beautiful. This is so exciting. Now, these are all new classes too, by the way, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Another class is now fancy frames. We don't have anything here to show you on fancy frames, but what's involved with that?
The students would choose the types of frames they wanted and bring those to class with them, and then we'll help them to embellish or paint or stain, however they'd like to decorate their frames.
So I could pick up.
We can do seashells, we can do buttons.
I can pick up a really inexpensive frame at one of the dollar stores or something like that and just make it sparkle.
Yes, that's exactly what it's about.
Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about these special just 2-hour classes. Now, these are going to be, I think you're going to have one during a weekday and one on a weekend. Am I correct?
That's correct.
And that's how we're kind of working it. Right. So people can come, if you're working and you can't get to the class
they would have options.
During the week, you do have options. Okay, tell me about some of these classes and what projects I'm going to be able to make, take home, and carry in 2 hours.
Well, some of these, this grouping right here represents some gift items that we might be able to use for hostess gifts. When you're visiting people or people have done something sweet for you and you just want to give them a special gift. This is a hand-stamped, embossed, overlaid candle made with just a pillar, ribbons, a rubber stamp, piece of tissue, and the process then we would help you with to get this imprint on the candle.
Or any imprint.
Any imprint.
And I could again pick up an inexpensive candle. And what are some of these other items?
And these are cupcake holders for special occasions. They make lovely gifts and could be shower gifts.
This is something that I would expect to see in a very fancy store that I could not afford to buy. You know, it's something that I would definitely purchase. I think it's a great idea.
Do you want to know what the materials are?
What is it?
The materials for this are a small piece of ribbon, a small candlestick, and a beautiful little plate that you can pick up anywhere.
Even in
These
a
are
yard sale.
glued together, and they create your cupcake plate.
Oh my goodness. And this is a gorgeous wine bottle carrier. So if you're going at the holidays and you're taking a bottle of wine, boy, that is just going to jazz it right up. Makes the gift even a little bit more special. So these are the hostess gifts.
Right.
And this
is a wall decor.
Okay. Now, is this in the hostess gifts, or is this something different?
It could be.
Okay. So this isn't something that you could make. Okay.
We have the pillow.
Tell me about this. This is absolutely gorgeous. This looks like a lot of work.
Well, this pillow is made with felt, layered, cut, glued together.
So this is no-sew?
No-sew.
I could bring in a pillow of my choice, and you can embellish it with this, and then you've got just
it's your choice sparkly. Of embellishments.
I do like sparkles. My embellishments will always have sparkles to them.
And we have a couple different styles. You can have the rounded edged flowers, or we have the points, more like the poinsettia points.
This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. and it snows. So something like this class here, if you have, of course, nothing is sewing, is it? Other than maybe the embroidery.
This is a full class.
And
this one will take at least 8 weeks.
Okay. And what else? What other? What is this over
light,
here? This pendant light.
This is a light that is made from a basket found at Lowe's with a lighting kit and a light outlet cover.
Okay.
Glued together and then painted.
All right. Now that is absolutely gorgeous. That really is. And this is, again, this is just a 2-hour course. You're going to teach me how to do all that. What is, I'm looking at these beautiful flower arrangements with some ribbons right here in the front. Where does this fall?
These are door decorations, and these will be in seasonals.
Okay. All right, and let's see, what else? So what about a Christmas door ornament?
These are for fall, but the same type of process is involved in making the ones for winter
so
and
really,
Christmas.
You're going to show me how to do this,
right?
And then when I go away with all this knowledge, I can do it for Halloween. I could do it for Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
I can do all these little door thingies and dress up my front
equipped.
door.
That's right.
I will be equipped. There you go. These are great classes. Now, this Noel, is this a 2-hour? Part of one of the 2-hour program, or is this a adult leisure class? Is this included in the probably the hostess gifts?
I think
that type of a thing.
Yes.
You know, and everything. One nice thing. All of the supplies, do you have to bring your supplies? How does this work?
For some, we will need students to go out and gather supplies.
Okay.
For classes like the baskets, my husband, Charles Elliott, has a supply of the materials, so students will just work with him to get those supplies.
Okay. All right. And talking with you, Arlene, and talking with Londa, I know all of these supplies you can pick up locally. In other words, when you leave the class, and you want to make something more on your own, they are accessible right here in town.
Yes.
At one of the craft stores, or you know, even at a hardware store, anything like that.
We thought it might be difficult to find the baskets, but we were able to find these at Lowe's. Big Lots has a wonderful selection, and this came from the City Mission.
So see, I mean, even garage sales, yard sales, you have got some great ideas. I am so excited to take some of these classes. I really am. Arlene, you really do a good job.
Thank
you and Londa putting your heads together and coming up with these classes is just phenomenal. You know, I really don't know how you do it. I really don't. But the fall brochure is coming out, I believe Jim did tell me, at the end of August. That's August 17th, and that's when you can sign up for any of these classes.
Right.
If you have any questions, please go to the website, check them out on the millcreektownship.com website, give them a call.
And the list of materials will be available there too.
On the website also.
So that they know how to shop.
Okay. Arlene, thank you for joining us. We are going to have an in-depth look at a new class. It's called Crazy Patch. And I do have the instructor, Susan Hoddle, and she's going to tell us all about Crazy Patch for sane adults.